Hey, I look pretty good as a cartoon, huh? Okay, here's what are you gonna need to make it a meatballs. 6 slices of hearty white sandwich bread. Why bread instead of breadcrumbs? Because the white bread will make your meatballs nice and moist. Trust me, nobody likes dry balls. Next, 3/4 cup of fresh parsley, 6 medium garlic cloves, and 1 medium onion. These are staple ingredients of any Italian recipe, and the garlic will make your whole house smell like my great-great-grandnona's kitchen, or my cologne. Next, 1½ cups of buttermilk, 3 egg yolks, and 1½ cups of Pecorino Romano. The buttermilk and egg yolks will give your meatballs a richer flavor, and the cheese? Hey, who the fuck don't like cheese, right? Next, your basic spices, self-explanatory. Next, the main event, what I like to call the trilogy of meat. 1 pound ground beef, 1 pound ground pork, and 1 pound ground veal. And for all you vegans watching this, remember that bread you saw in the beginning? Just eat some of that, you poor bastards. Next. Alright, I'm still trying to call in a couple of favors over here. I don't want to get whacked over a secret ingredient. You know what I mean? So let's just move on for now. Okay, so you want to core out the onion stems, because that's the part that makes you cry. And you want to be happy when you cook. No crying. So take them out. Big girls don't cry. They don't cry. Who's better than Frankie Valli? Nobody. Anyway, mince up that onion nice and nice and throw it in the bowl. Now you want to chop up that garlic really fine, but be careful with that big sharp knife. You don't want to find a finger in your meatballs. Which reminds me of a story about my Uncle Louie, who went missing a couple years back. They found a finger and other assorted body parts in some homemade sausage. But that's a story for another time. Alright, garlic in the bowl. Now heat up that skillet, cover the pan with extra virgin olive oil, then drop in your onions and garlic and saute. You throw in some spices and cook it all up till it's translucent, which is a big fancy word for kinda clear. And now your whole house is really starting to smell Italian. Nice. Then you drop it into a bowl and let it cool. Now slice the ends off your bread and save it for the birds tomorrow morning. Cut up your bread into cubes. And into the bowl. Boom! Now we're going to chop up the parsley nice and nice. Oh, and by the way, you want to use the fresh Italian parsley, not that curly stuff. So mince it up nice and nice, and into the bowl it goes. And now the formaggio in slow motion. Grind it up into a nice cheesy pile. Smell that. So now we drop in our cooled onion and garlic into the big bowl with the bread. Pour in our buttermilk, the parsley, egg yolks, throw in some more spices, and now mash it all up with a fork nice and nice into a paste. When the moon hits your eye like a big meatball in the sky. Now we throw in the trilogy of meats. And the cheese. And now the moment of truth. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Ciao, ciao. I just got the okay to reveal the secret ingredient.
I'm a little scared.
Nah. Don't worry about it. The secret ingredient is... prosciutto! Oh my God, what a thing of beauty. Hey, I had to pull a lot of strings to reveal this secret ingredient, but nothing's too good for you, the viewer at home. And for all yous out there who think prosciutto is just Italian ham, let me tell you something, punk. Prosciutto is the undisputed king of lunch meats, and that's that. So chop it up nice and nice, and into the bowl it goes. And now you, my little Migaluzzo, are going to mix this all up with your bare hands. Dig in.
My God, I'm so excited. Folks, here I go.
What's the matter, Mikey?
I've just never had my hands on so much meat before.
Ah, look at that. My little Migalutz is definitely a master handler of meat. And remember, always mix it with your bare hands to make sure all the ingredients are evenly distributed, then form the mixture into a bunch of medium-sized balls. Come on, use your hands. Now, once more, we're going to heat up the extra virgin olive oil in your skillet. And when it starts to shimmer, you're ready to gently place in the meatballs. And remember, you want to keep turning the meatballs on all sides so they fry up evenly. Because you definitely don't want to burn your balls. Gabish? And now, the meatballs in slow motion. You may ask, Mario, why all the jewelry when preparing the meatballs? Because in cooking, as in life, it's all about the presentation. So when the meatballs are crusty on all sides, take them out of the pan and place them on some paper towels to soak up the excess oil. And now we pour in a couple of jars of Mario's marinara into a big pot, or as we like to refer to it in the Manfredini household, liquid gold. Let it simmer on low heat, then gently drop in your meatballs and let them cook another 30 minutes. Ba-boom!
Remember to pick up your very own jar of Mario's marinara, Mario's spicy arrabbiata, or my personal favorite, Mario's vodka sauce. When you walk in a dream, but you